thing.
Hey, welcome back. This is season 2, episode 7 of
Just Weirdly Blended.
Today is
What is today?
March 11th,
Oh,
2022. My name is Tom.
I'm Jesse. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. It's been a long week.
Don't forget this Sunday.
Turn the clocks
Forward. Spring forward.
Spring forward.
Fall back.
We're supposed to be able to do away with that soon. We're not supposed to have to do that anymore, but
That's an old school thing.
Congress has to approve it.
Well, like Arizona and I think Hawaii, they don't have it.
Do you know, a lot of people think it was because of
It was for
farmers.
working.
It wasn't at all for farmers. It was actually after World War One or during World War One.
They wanted more days. Like
They did
light, right?
Well, they wanted to conserve fuel, so they use a lot of oil. I think it was for for lighting.
Yeah.
And so the idea was to conserve fuel. I think Germany did it first, and then we followed suit, and it's just stuck around. Even though we have lights now, so
I don't know.
You know, it's stupid. We shouldn't have to do it. That's where I stand. I hate.
So what would we leave it at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we wouldn't fall back. I think do
you think if we sprung forward, it would stay there?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like I like summer a lot more than winter, so I feel like
that's what I'm wondering. Like, is it going to be too? Yeah. I hate when it gets dark
anyway. So just leave it where it's going to be best during the sunny time.
Because I hate like
the sunny time,
like during the winter or something. Even though it's cold as shit usually, so you don't want to go outside anyway. But like, if you do want to do something outside after work, it's already pitch black.
Pitch black. I know. You drive home from work and it's like.
Walk outside from work.
Yep. Walk into work in the dark and leave in the dark.
Yeah. Well, I'm at home, so I walk in and out. It's the same. I work
up
from
in
home,
the dark
I should say,
and
but
fall asleep.
Although this month I've been I'm like doing site visits. I had mentioned that before, so I started that Monday.
Cool.
So Monday I was in Yakima. Monday and Wednesday I was in Yakima, and then today I actually ended up going to Yakima.
You're a real lucky guy. So the like right when gas prices spike, you get to drive all over.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was like last Friday when I was in Toppenish, I was gonna gas up, and then I was like, usually there's this gas station that's pretty cheap, right? And it was not cheap. It was like $4.05, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. No, I think I got enough. I can make it home.
Yeah.
And so the next day I fill up and it was the same 405. It was the same price.
Yeah.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And so today I've seen how over there, how much it was like $4.15. But in Yakima, dude, at like this AM/PM, it was for unleaded if you're using a debit, because if you use cash, it's cheaper. But really, how many people actually use cash?
Right.
But it was $5, $4.99, I should say. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. I was like,
yeah,
holy shit, I ain't coming here. I ain't going here.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse for a while. But
that's what they say for months, for the next few months.
Yeah,
all the way through all of summer, probably. Who knows, dude? Just let us use our oil. Come on, people.
Gotta do something. I don't know.
Gas sucks.
Gas does suck. I know. I filled up my truck today, got 3/4 of a tank, and my debit card, they cut you off.
Yeah.
$75, 3/4 of a tank in my truck.
What do you mean? You mean the
machine will only let you buy so much before it
really?
clicks off. Then you have to like put your card. You can put your card in again. I just didn't want to. $75.
Slutty ass little machine.
Yeah, right. Slip it in me.
Put it back in, please. Dude, that's crazy. $75.
$75 and 3/4 of a tank.
I know. I just seen this. So some like in this game I play. We use Line as a chat app, and so in my like alliance, because I'm a nerd, I play games. We've talked about games, but anyway, there's this guy that he trucks. And he showed us what his cost was. It was like $400.
Their tanks are like the size of these
tables. $400. I was like, holy shit! I seen the video. A guy, it was $1,000.
Oh my god!
I was like, holy hell! That's
because
wherever he was at, it was. Yeah, I was like, damn. But someone goes, "Do you think this photo's real?" Like I don't know who showed it to me. It was Alicia or
who knows?
someone, but it was like $9.
It would have cost probably $100 to fill up. $9.
Yeah. I go, no, that's not right.
That was mine during the pandemic when when gas plummeted.
Yeah,
for like that week. Yeah,
I wish. Can it go
that
back?
Was fun.
You know what? I used to joke like I missed because I remember gas was like 95 cents.
Seriously, I know.
99
when
cents.
I started driving, it was under $1.
And so like I'm like, oh, I miss those days. You know what days I'll take $2.
I'll take $2.75.
I'll take $2.50.
I know.
You know what I mean? You know how crazy people would go if they $2.50? Can you believe that? Oh my god!
It was around 2009, 2008 that I think it was up there. It was like $3.50 or something.
Jesus.
So yeah, I don't know.
Fuck gas.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, no. So my work week's been I have been just driving. Cool thing is I get mileage because I'm using my car.
Good. That's good.
So kind of offset the cost, and then the Jeep that I've actually been using that since it's.
Okay.
I might as well use the rentals, Milo's, not mine.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good on gas.
Nice.
It gets about almost $30 to the gallon.
30 miles to the gallon?
Nice. $30. You get 30 miles to the $30.
Hey, holy hell.
It only gets you $30.
I got to pay $30 every time I drive a mile.
It's expensive. I'm balling.
It's really a bad deal.
I'm balling. That's why you didn't even know. But no, it's like almost 30 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
No. I mean, it's a weird ride, but It's not bad. It's not bad. And there is a Grand Cherokee.
Oh, okay.
There is a Grand Cherokee still.
Okay.
So it's actually bigger.
I got you. So the Cherokee's the little guy.
Yeah. And if you have kids and you have like even taller, like not taller kids, but if you have like older kids, I do not recommend this car.
Do the Grand Cherokee, not the Cherokee.
Yeah, there's no leg room in the back for like passengers. So if you're tall, like you, if you were sitting in the passenger seat, we'll say, and you had your seat back because you don't want to, have your knees in your chest,
touching the back seat.
Oh, dude, there's like hardly any room.
Wow,
for their legs.
So it's smaller than like a little compact car.
Yeah, for real.
Wow,
seriously, it sucks.
Huh?
Drives all right though. It drives nice.
Yeah. Well, we finally got our car back. So we found out the problem. The guy at the mechanic shop said, so they finally had to find like a used Acura part.
Oh yeah.
The aftermarket, he said there was something just wrong enough that it would misread and it would make the brakes engage. So that was what was happening. So he said they had to find
They found the used part. It's your old one.
Yeah, right. I know, right? He said they finally found a used Acura part out of Spokane. So they put that in for now. They're waiting until a new part comes in, but it has to be official through.
Oh, the actual
it has
OEM.
To be the actual part. So they said once they get that in, they'll replace the used part with the new part and we'll be good to go. But
can I keep the used part just in case?
No, I like used. I feel better that way.
I don't know, man. What if it works better?
I don't know. We'll see.
They still have our car.
So we've got our car finally, but he just said parts are taking forever to get through. Even the dealers are out.
Oh, I believe it because our car's at the dealership. That's where we mechanic through right now. And like I said, the first time it took like a month. Now it's going to take, who knows how fucking long. Fuck it.
He said they hope it's like 2 to 3 weeks, but it could be longer. I'm like, well, whatever, as long as our car works for now.
We got a rental. I'm good.
Yeah, right. We got our car back. I missed the car. It's a good car.
Yeah. No, it's like I said, it's good. It's a nice car.
Yeah. We feel like we haven't had it the whole time we've owned it, but
I know. We fucking just got it and it's been in the shop more than it's been at your house.
But I'm glad it's at least something that we can put our finger on that was wrong with it. And then from there on, it should be a good car.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, God. If not, just shoot me. Put me in the ground. I'm done.
I don't know. It makes me want to stick with like old.
Yeah.
Because you don't have all this electrical shit.
Well, some of the old cars, I mean, they were just so simple.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like everything is computerized. So I mean, a computer chip could go bad, and
you're screwed.
And yeah,
I think we talked about that.
The motherboard could go bad, and that's freaking expensive.
Yeah, they have to reprogram it and do all this, and the way chips are, it'll take you probably a year before you get that part.
Right.
But no, cool, man. How was work? It was
all right. It was a bit of a stressful week, but it wasn't bad. Today was a half day with the kids. We did the second half was like paperwork, that kind of stuff.
11:30 or something.
So I had all my progress report stuff done already. So I did. I felt so stupid. I don't know where my brain was. You were
thinking getting off at 11:30. Shit.
That's all I could focus on.
You were just excited as a kid.
I reached out to the parents and I told them their times, and I gave them the date of the 24th. No, first I gave them the 23rd. The mom reached out to me and said, "Is it the 23rd or the 24th?" And I look at my calendar. Oh, it must be the 24th because it's Thursday. Today, that's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there. Today, when something just doesn't dawn on you until the right moment. So
until the wrong moment.
I'm doing my planning for next week, and I'm writing all this stuff in my planning book, and I look over and I go, okay, next week is conference week, right? And then I'm looking at the wall where I have the date written. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the 11th. And that's the 24th, but that's 2 weeks. I was like, oh, shit. So then I had to reach out to all those parents and be like, I am really sorry. I wrote down a week late. It's actually this upcoming Thursday. And everyone was cool with it, but I was just like, oh, my God.
God damn, Mr. Parm's fucking it all up. So you're a week out.
I'm just thinking they're like, oh, my God, this guy's such an idiot. Like, why did it have to be a mistake that was so public,
Yeah.
Luckily, everyone was really cool about it, nice, and they're like, "Yeah, no, that's fine, that's not a problem." But
I have plans that week.
Yeah, right. That Thursday we're going out of town.
Well, that's what happened. I think JJ's teacher was like, "You don't," because it was like he doesn't need one. If you want one, you can have one, but he doesn't need it. So
yeah, I have about half and half, and some of it I just am really.
Sometimes
excited.
we just like doing it anyway.
Well, I want to touch base. I have a few kids that have they might be like a little behind still, but they've made a ton of growth. And I really want to show their parents, like,
it pumps
look
the
at
kid
where
up,
their scores were and look at where they are now. Yeah, I have one little guy. He used to struggle in reading in the last several weeks. I mean, he's got almost 100% on his reading test.
Oh, shit.
So it's just, he just figured it out. Sometimes that light bulb clicks. So it's like, we just want to celebrate that a little bit.
Yeah. That's really cool though when the kids when that happens with kids, like
yeah. Or
you remember when like Elliot or even like I remember when JJ, they're trying to learn to read.
Right.
It's like trying to show them, and then all of a sudden
it starts flowing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I still remember when we were putting that toilet in and JJ goes, "We can't read."
Because you said
they needed us to type in a word for him in their game so they could get something going. And we go, well, just sound it out. They go, "We can't read."
He'll tell you.
That was funny.
Oh, that kid
doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was.
I know. And that kid, he reads really well.
Yeah.
Like that's... Yeah, he's reading like chapter books, like for his like 15 minutes that he has to read a day, and he reads them pretty well. Like they're for like fourth graders and stuff. Yeah, he's just like
cool.
Like, damn kid.
Yeah, but Elliot's doing fine. He still doesn't love to read.
Yeah, so JJ doesn't mind reading. He just hates doing the homework part, like the math and stuff. Yeah. And so,
yeah, I don't really give a lot of math homework to my kids. Sometimes I will, especially like there's just not a lot of time in the day for math. We get like 50 minutes to an hour of math.
Overrated.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot, but there's a lot packed into that 50 minutes to an hour. So,
I believe it. Yeah. I bet it, man.
So some days it's like, hey, please take this home and work on it.
Yeah. The teacher like gives a packet and she has them work on it throughout the week. So she'll assign them like, so it's a packet they can use for, it's like 2 weeks pretty much or something like that. Or I think 2 weeks because he has to turn it on the 18th.
Yeah.
And so she'll assign, because it's like front and back. So she'll be like 1.3.
Yeah.
And,
Gotcha. So it goes along with whatever lesson.
Yeah. And so 1.3 will be front and back. Is how we used to be, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what I always have. Jay, okay, you got 1.3, so do both you know, and she says you don't have to do homework, but we make him do it anyway.
Yeah.
And so we'll come to find out she's now only making him do 1.3 Monday, we'll say, and then 1.3 Tuesday.
Oh, she cut it in half.
So she's making it last long, but
Gotcha.
JJ, you know, he's still used in the habit of, okay, 1.3 is front and back.
Yeah. So he's just doing front and back.
So he's done with his homework until he's done. I told him, I was like, well, hey, dude, you're done. You don't have homework for a whole week.
That's a good lesson.
Yeah. You don't got a week with no homework. I bet you're going to love that.
Don't procrastinate. Just get on it. Right.
Right. Kids like to procrastinate.
They do.
I know my daughter does. Elena, she's
Miss Elena. Yeah, we got the progress report in the mail today. I don't think it's up to date now.
No, it's
because
not.
She got things turned in, but it's like, man, kid.
Yeah, it wasn't looking good.
No.
I had to talk to her.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said, I worked with her in the math.
Straight A's and then not straight
F's.
It was like stark contrast across.
Parents out there, you know, kids, they get bored with homework, I think.
Yeah, well, that's like in her case, she's very bright. She's totally capable. She just
she'd rather do other things.
Her mom asked her, like, did you get your work that's due tomorrow done?
Yeah.
She kind of looked at us like, I want to kill you both. Like,
I hate you guys.
just go get it done.
You're not my real dad.
Like, you stole my mom.
Something weird.
She Blanca just like flat out asked her, she's like, if I didn't bring this up, were you gonna do it? And she's like, no. We're like, kid, come on.
Yeah, you got to do this.
You have got to do it. Like, you can't just not do it. But
I know I went downstairs and, you know, I let her know I'm proud of her because I like always before the podcast, I'll go down there if she's like here that week. Yeah. And I'll, you know, always say hi to her and stuff and give her a hug. And, you know, I just asked her, like, you know, let her know I'm proud. You got your shit up. Yeah. Just don't fall behind, girl.
Right.
I was like, don't fall behind. You know,
just keep it up.
I know it sucks. Homework's. I always tell the kids that,
but it never ends.
I'm not gonna. I mean, it really sugarcoat it. Homework sucks. I hated doing homework as a kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I hated fucking homework. Like, I sucked at doing homework. I was that kid that said, "Oh yeah, I did my homework." So when the kids tell me that, I know they didn't do homework because I know what I was like, that kid. I was just like,
I had times in my life where I didn't do my homework.
I did it, and then I never did. Right. I was terrible, dude. Like, it was. I rather just. Like, I would clean the house and do stuff, but I would never do my homework. Right. Like, rarely. Like I said, only when sports. That's it. But
because you had to.
Yeah. So I can play
stay on the team.
But no, the kids procrastinating. Obviously, that. I mean, I guess we got to show them.
Yeah, and it does get easier when you're older. Like, I don't really procrastinate anymore. I finally figured it out.
I still procrastinate on certain things.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just who I am in a way.
Sure.
But yeah, I think there's certain things where it's just like, you know, you got to stay on. Like, I always tell them, if you're working, you can't do this. But you know, it blows over the fucking kid's head. They don't care. They give you this look, and then because I don't know if you ever did this, but when I got spoken to, I would stare at my mom
and just hear nothing,
and I would just look at her until she would visibly start going further from me. like I'd be staring so long that she started getting further away, and I was not paying attention for shit. And I've seen Elena look like that, and I know that you know our other kids do the same stuff. Or JJ, like, I had to talk to him about some stuff, and then he's, you know, and I talked to him, and then Alicia would talk to him about, and it's almost verbatim what I just said, and he's like, "I know, Mom. Dad already told me. Papa already told me." All right, I'll say something. Papa, Mom already told me. I'm like, all right, I'm just letting you know.
If you fuck around, you're gonna hear from both of us. So
I know, and that usually with the grades that she had, we, you know, like with the other kid with Ziana, we take away the phone, and so I should have done that with Elena too. Is like, hey, gonna be grounded for a minute until those grades get up.
That was the only thing. Excuse me. Good Lord.
Sorry, I'm boring. I'm boring this guy.
God, I can't stand this conversation anymore.
Like, okay, yeah, kids, whatever. I fucking work with them.
No, I know. Like, that was kind of our thing, is like, if these don't come up, then we're gonna have to look at what she has in her room. Because at our house, she pretty well just hangs out in her room.
Well, yeah, that's,
you know, she's at that age now, and that's fine. But
I know.
It's got to get shit done.
I know. I'm gonna be for real putting the walls up this time.
Yeah.
Like Trump.
I'm going to finally do it. We're going to build the wall.
I'm building the wall. I'm making
Mexico's
the kids
finally paying.
The kids are paying for it.
Zarya, Ziana, and Elena will pay for it. Okay. I'm telling you.
Coming out of their allowance that we don't give them.
We've backed their allowance long enough.
But no, I'm just going to put them up. The girls are asking about it. Obviously, they're both getting older. They're going to want, they like their private time.
Oh yeah.
Ziana likes to talk on the phone. Elena likes to do her little role plays on the phone. So they need their space.
Yeah.
Like right now, Alicia put a door down there, and so that her door, because it's a big room right now, and that door it has a door now and it's shut. So,
okay.
Yeah, Alicia put that up. Jesus, when was that? A week or two ago or something? I think it was during the podcast. She might have done it. Yeah, she did.
Just found a door and nailed it in there.
Well, we had one that was downstairs in our in like the big room. We call it the media room.
Yeah.
And it would shut that media room off from the other, like Sadia's room and then the girls' room.
Yeah.
So she just took that door and put it over there because it already had like a frame.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So it was easy.
Nice. Good for her though.
Yeah.
She used that little nail gun.
No, she didn't have to nail it. She just screwed it in like a door, just a normal door.
Damn.
The nail gun though, she hasn't used it yet. I've used the shit out of it already. Right. I was knocking on battery powered tools. Yeah. Not all tools, but like some of them.
Sure.
But this nail gun, dude,
works pretty well.
Yeah, it's a nice little Brad nailer. Nice. I've been using it. I did the Cove base, the baseboard. Isn't Cove base like the plasticky one?
I have no idea.
Have you heard that word?
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a grotto or something like
the Cove. Base Cove. Maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
But anyway, baseboard.
Yeah.
I did our whole kitchen or our whole, like the living room area.
Yeah.
Not the living room area, but the kitchen area where the table is and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Where I had been doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I started it off, fairly low from the ground because I used an actual like hardwood floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of like guessed because we have carpet and I didn't realize the carpet was as high up as it was, dude.
Yeah. So
then I was like looking at it, I was like, dude, that looks fucking high up. And then Alicia goes, that looks high up. But I never said that. But in my head, I was just looking. I was like, dude, that just doesn't look right. And then I was like, I know. I thought the same thing. And so then I like kind of pulled back some of the carpet and I was like, dude, this carpet's thick as shit.
It's an inch and a half off the floor.
Dude, it's like it's about an inch or so. So it sits up higher, but it'll be nice because we're gonna do the floors this year.
Okay.
This summer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rip out all the carpets.
Nice.
Even the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then
redo everything.
Do the floors, and then at least it's high up. I can fix it and get it down low. It looked good though.
Nice.
I had I just did the 45 thing.
Yeah.
Everything 45.
Yeah.
It just sucks. I wish my saw would 45 both ways.
Gotcha.
But it only 45s one way like this,
Yeah.
So then I just have to turn around.
Right.
Depending on how the angle's supposed to go.
Yeah.
It's just the measuring sometimes suck because I'm like, it'll come to a corner and it'll be angled, and then I'm like, I got like a 5-inch piece I want to cut, and I got to get that just like it's still 45, but like the length.
You got to get it just right.
And then I'll like do it, and I'm like, okay. And then when I go put it up, I'm like, well, at least it's a little longer than it needs to be. So
then you shave it down.
Nice. Well, I figured out a little method for me, but I'll have to look up stuff. I'm not like, obviously a professional carpenter. So
I had a blade once that was just a tiny bit bent. Not bad. I mean, not even like you couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
But the cuts would never be perfectly straight. It was straight enough that you could just caulk in it and be fine. But it was like, oh man, it was so annoying. I'd always end up with like this itty bitty difference. And bless you. Keep your COVID to yourself.
I know.
COVID's dead, right?
COVID, but Dad, don't even use that word in this house.
You're banished. Speaking of jobs, we got our concrete pad finished in the back.
Oh yeah.
Around the pool. There was a huge area that was just dirt. So just every time the wind blew, it blew dirt into the pool, which is disgusting and throws your pH off like crazy, which I never knew how hard it was to keep a pH until
until you got
we started using the pool. But yeah, it's like every day it's fucked up. So got that done. So the yard will actually look semi-finished.
Nice.
So there's a huge area of concrete now, which is great. Just have to let it dry. Got to change the oil in the truck this weekend because it's telling me it's time. And then I have to run that internet wire.
Oh, yeah. Your Zipply fiber.
Yeah, we got the fiber optic line into the garage. So now I have to run an internet cable.
Yeah, the little cat cable.
Through the roof.
And
the ceiling.
The term's cat cable.
The cat, the Cat 6, I believe, is what I bought.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Everything's Cat 6 now. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, I went with the high end, None of that cheap
Does that
shit.
have the Planium in it? Or there's a certain thing that's inside those cat cables, like Planium, or
don't even know.
It's expensive though.
It's whatever comes out of that
it's
that Black Panther movie or
vibranium.
Vibranium. I believe it's a vibranium wire.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you off air, like I like saying off air.
All right.
Like we're live.
Yeah.
Live coming at you. I have like fish tape and stuff, so if you need to like fish up to get it out of the hole.
Thank you.
Or if you have another wire, just tape it in and then you can pull it in.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Like if you have a wire that you need to get rid of.
I need to go in through the hole in the wall.
So you're going to go up?
I'm going to go up from the garage. Everyone's so excited to listen to this.
Yeah. Great episode.
I'm going to go up to the garage, run that over, and then it's going to drop down into a wall, but I got to get it through a little hole at the bottom. So I'm probably going to run that wire up the wall
that fish
and then
tape
get it into the attic and then tie that on and then pull it back.
Dude, it works. Through. Fish tape's the best.
Yeah. I'll borrow that from you if you don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so that's going to be my weekend.
I know. Our super fun episode. Okay, guys, you guys have a good day. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for
tuning in to our boring ass.
It's like Tim the Toolman Taylor, only really fucking boring.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. No, I'm just playing.
Let's restart.
I know.
We've gone off the rails.
Fucking talking about our house projects. Hey, we're just talking about real shit.
If you guys didn't listen before, you're definitely not listening this time.
Hey. But no, the house project shit sucks though. Because
you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey. I got to drill a hole into the attic. I got to run a wire through.
But like, there's I'm talking about procrastination.
Yeah.
This kitchen project's been in the works for 4 years.
Hey,
but I'm getting
it's the walls
expensive. Well, that's the thing. The walls, I've been telling the girls I'm going to build them for reals. No, for reals.
Dad's ripping up the kitchen now.
I know.
Those walls are waiting.
This year, I'm going to do it. Girls, I got you.
Yeah.
But no, for reals.
this year's the year.
Even if wood's fucking $20 a board, no, it's like $7
You're
a board.
Do it. Hey,
Oh, can I do that on there?
Well,
I don't know if that's going to be banned.
We will put up.
I'm gonna get canceled. You're going to cancel our 35 subscribers.
We'll put up the information about anti-suicide stuff.
We're good. Cover our bases.
It's old school. We're old school guys. We just don't know how the world works now. That was a common joke back in the day,
right? So yeah, I covered my house project. Boring. More covered.
This weekend, work and pulling wires.
I am going to do a 5K this weekend. With the wifey.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting since I haven't partaken in a 5K in 2 years, 3 years.
Oh boy, it's been like
I'm walking
for me,
bro. I would have walking that shit.
I would have to.
I might jog lingerly. What is it? Jog lingerly. Gingerly? Is it gingerly or lingerly?
Well, gingerly.
I'm gonna jog in lingerie.
Lingerly. This is breast cancer awareness.
Yeah. I got enough breasts.
I don't know.
Hey, men get breast cancer?
They do. Yeah. I don't think the numbers are as high, but
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about breast cancer.
We should, though. I actually have a relative I love very much that survived breast cancer this year, and she's now doing well. So
that's good.
I don't want to give her name, but I'm very, very proud of her
Fuck
hard
yeah,
work.
fuck cancer. I have a shirt that says that, fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. It says F and then it's a ribbon sideways.
Yeah. F sideways ribbon cancer. And it kind of looks like a UCK.
Yeah, no, the ribbon it's the ribbon is FUCK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Nice.
It's a cool shirt.
And seriously, fuck cancer. I still can't believe we haven't found more.
I bet you we have. It just
Well,
makes so much. It's $1 billion industry.
The genome coding stuff sounds like it's going very well. And we could have answers soon.
That'd be fun, though.
Genome coding for cancer.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Just like
ACGT, CGCA.
I know.
I animated a dinosaur. Fuck.
Wrong thing. I just created a calculator.
Give it to like a kid that only knows those 4 letters.
I don't know why I said that's going to be fun. I meant awesome.
This is the most fun I've ever had. So I can only use these 4 letters? Okay. I'm on a roll. What did you do today?
QYP.
Jesse, I'm sorry to tell you, those are the wrong letters. You've wasted your entire day.
Your whole career, you've been wrong. You're supposed to be with the Z's and Q's.
ZWJP.
Oh, yeah. But no, hopefully I survive the 5K, though.
Well, yeah. Hey, I'm proud of you, though. That's good.
We'll see. It's been a while. Like I said, we hadn't hiked in forever.
Yeah, I know.
I want to see how my Achilles hangs. It'll be interesting.
That could be rough. You get like halfway through and it starts tightening up.
It might be sore. I might have to stretch it out in the morning. Yeah. For those people who don't know, I tore my Achilles. Was it a year ago now? A little over a year ago.
Bring a little scooter just in case.
Oh no, I gave it back to our neighbor. She let me borrow it.
Yeah, man. No fun.
No.
Yeah.
It's still like the other day I was walking on it. What was I doing? I was doing those site visits.
Yeah.
And, normally I'm just sitting down all day. And so I've been walking around and I was like, oh, I'm a little sore. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, whatever. Shave the beard.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah, it wasn't that good when I shaved it originally. That's why it's a different color down here.
Yeah.
Because I shaved up too high. I had this too low. My shit looked funny. Elena looks at me. She goes, "Why does your face look squished?"
You should do that real cool thing where you just do a tiny line.
Well, that's what it looked like. But she asked me, "Why does my face look squished?" And that's how it looked, dude.
Yeah.
So like right now, I'm trying to grow back. What's it right here? I'm trying to grow back up a little higher. I got like 3 tones going on right now, but it
could be worse.
It felt good to shave it.
Yeah. Hey, it looks good. I didn't know.
It was getting a little long. I want to grow it out, but it curls at a point.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, see,
I think it's because I'm so fat. I like this, and so
I look fatter and older. When I have it longer, I just look fat and old. So.
Yeah, I felt like I looked older.
Yeah.
My shirts are barely fitting.
There's a reason I wear these now.
Yeah, I showed you that thing I was going to send my wife that says your titties look amazing. Really, I'm going to send that to myself.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, girl.
Bonga, bonga.
I know.
Yeah,
my shit's gonna be. I'm gonna have to wear a sports bra tomorrow when I run.
I know. I'm gonna wear one of those girdles. I'm gonna wear the full-on girdle to hold.
Dude, I seen a melt. Like, so I'll see these ads and there's these melt. It look like fucking boxers that you pull up to your chest.
I'm not that old
because it's a girdle boxers or I don't know, but they're Spandex. Tight. You know how girls wear Spanx? They call them Spanx.
It's Manx.
It's Manx.
I don't know.
Flanks.
Man.
Yeah. But one thing I was going to talk about. So I was at work today, and they sent me to Yakima, right? And so I'm testing this. They call it a remote desktop session. Mm-hmm. I'm testing this server I'm on out, and so I was like, well, let me do some training videos while I do this because this might slow it down or whatever. I'm using the internet through it and blah 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 whatever. Holy shit. The training videos, it was on diversity and racism in the workplace. God, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Not racism's not funny. No, but obviously
the corny training videos you have to watch.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I'm like, some of it's just like no one talks this way.
Right.
So one of the things in the video. I had to take a picture because they do this thing that's like Twitter. So it does these news flash. It's like you're watching the news the way they design this thing. So it's like the news, and then all of a sudden it's like Twitter across the screen.
Yeah,
and it's some question from some fake Twitter person.
Okay,
which is funny because they actually like star out her name, like if she really had a person. But I almost guarantee I won't put it up only because knowing me, it probably is a real person. But it's like, I'm worried I may have unconscious bias. What can I do? I'm like, what the heck?
Huh?
And so it made me laugh just because if you're asking that, you must consciously be thinking that.
Right.
So how can you have
I'm wondering if I have unconscious bias. What can I do? Stop wondering about it.
Yeah, then just stop doing it.
Live your goddamn life.
You're already thinking about it right now.
Right, you're conscious. There. Done. Get back to work.
Yeah. So some of it was it was funny. And then there's this one, it's like how to talk to your employees. And once like the guy walks in the office and it's like, hey, Jerry, send me those files because last time you really messed up and made us look stupid in front of everybody. Yeah, that's what it shows the X. You don't talk to him that way. And I start laughing.
Jerry, you fucking idiot.
I wish it would have been that way, but that's how it was, though. It was like, you made us look stupid. I need to see those files. And I'm like, wow. Then it's like, rewind to see the real way. And it's like, hey, Jerry, can I see those files? That way we don't look silly. Or the way he says it. It was almost, when I seen it, I was like, I rather get the first response.
Yeah, that way we don't look.
I don't need
ridiculous.
to passive. I don't want no passive aggressive asshole now.
Can I see those files, Gary? Because last time you sure fucked them up.
Yeah. I'd rather get that than the fucking hidden what you really mean. What do you really mean by
Isn't
that?
Unconscious bias?
Yeah, I think unconscious bias. If I remember looking up the term and kind of remember from what I was paying attention.
Sure.
It's like you develop this unconscious thought about certain people or races
based on their group.
Just
Right.
You know, so Mexicans like tortillas.
I don't.
We do.
Okay, well, so do I.
You know what I mean? But you know, it's something like that. You know,
but I gotcha. Like maybe you
all Mexicans love hot food.
Tend to hire this group more because of an unconscious reason.
Yeah. Asians are good at math.
Clearly, my math business is going to hire lots of Asians. Oops, unconscious bias.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So
I will no longer hire Asians. That's not what we mean.
Yeah. But no, that's examples here, fellas and ladies.
Yeah.
But
unconscious bias.
Yeah. I'm just assuming.
Jesse clearly mentioned males first.
I know, and they talked about pronouns and nouns and verbs and adjectives and stuff. So
yeah, I think I'd fail that class. I don't know.
I had to retake the test once because like some of the terms is just dumb.
Yeah,
you know, like
I just don't like getting stuff shoved down my throat.
Oh, it was shoved,
and I'm like, I understand, and I'm open-minded enough. But
gagged.
At the same time, the woke side needs to be a little open-minded as well.
I was a little gagging.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love it.
Tech came over at you okay? Yeah, they were just shoving it down my throat.
I don't sound like I was choking on a dick, but I was just watching these diversity videos. Am I right?
Right.
Am I right, Sharon?
I laughed though. There was a point like I wish I could remember some of it, but I was just sitting there and just the acting and stuff. It's
awful.
It's terrible.
My God. I know. We always have to watch these safe videos.
I'm like sitting there and it happened. I'm like, I laugh out loud. I'm like, oh shit.
There's a part of our training that it's the same damn training every year. The same videos. There's always this picture that kills me every time. There's this picture of this guy in a dress clothes laying at the bottom of a staircase.
Oh God.
Totally sprawled out with papers all around him. And it's fall? It's a still frame and it talks through how to walk safely downstairs.
No.
Yeah. 3 points of contact. And one of the questions asked, does 3 point of contact mean both hands and your head? Only when you're that guy and you're halfway down the stairs.
3 points of contact.
Yeah, 2 feet, and you're like,
how do I walk down 2 feet?
Know. Like, as you're lifting your foot, you should have both hands on railing or some shit. I don't know.
I'm not crippled.
But it's just like, it's
That's
crazy
so funny,
how safe we are.
Dude, training videos. I wish.
Oh, God.
You know, I do. I will say some of them have gotten better because they're a little
like
more
corny.
the cornier, the better. Let me enjoy I remember when I was at Arby's when I was younger and I was working there and I had to watch training videos. Those were hilarious.
I'll bet.
We're talking early 90s. So these videos are probably from the early 90s.
80s,
no, early
maybe.
90s, late 90s. I was working there.
Racist as shit.
Oh, probably. Oh, let's hire him. He's Mexican.
Oh, my God.
He can probably speak to the cooks back there. You know?
We need a guy that can talk to those guys.
I'm like, I don't speak Espanol.
Oh, damn it.
I started understanding some of the stuff working there, but no, that's where I actually worked with someone that in Mexico, he was like a engineer. Dude was stupid smart with math.
Yeah.
Him and this other, one guy was Roberto, and I can't remember the other guy's name. It was like Elmer. Not Elmer. What a Mexican
it's like
name.
Elmer and Glue, I think.
Elmer and Glue. Elmer Fudd or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're both very smart. But I guess he was an engineer. He'd like work on roads and do stuff. But he was telling me how like getting paid there sucked balls.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And so he working at it. I'm like, why are you working here, dude? You fucking he has like a college degree and shit.
But does it transfer to?
Probably not.
Yes, that's the problem.
I mean, and that obviously at that time I don't know if legally or not.
Right.
Fucking dude was awesome though. He was a fucking hell of a worker.
Yeah.
That was cool days. But yeah, those training videos, man, fucking made me laugh so hard today. I needed that. Not that my day was like terrible or anything.
No, I know what you mean.
I've had such a good week being out of the house. Yeah. And that sounds, like we've mentioned before, it's mentally, right, for anybody that's worked at home, you need that break. So
kind of draining just to be there all day.
So it's been nice. Like I'm going to say this whole all next week, same thing's going to happen. I'll be visiting sites, and it's nice to get in there and talk to people. And I find myself.
I get it.
I might not know them, but I'll throw jokes out there. You know, not jokes. Just mess. Joking around.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Throw some slurs out there.
So some racial slurs, whatever. Talk.
I do overt racism.
I talk about white people.
There you go.
It's not racist.
I don't think the videos mentioned it once.
It didn't. It actually talked about, I think, white privilege and stuff in the video. It did. I was like, there was a couple points where I'm like, come on, man.
Did you not get the promotion? It's because of white privilege.
There was some stuff that made me laugh like that, but whatever.
Nah,
I got my certificate.
Good. I'm proud of you. And
I'm just gonna. I should get all my certificates and just put them all on my wall and shit.
I'm a master of diversity. This training video told me.
Yeah, my team's pretty diverse. I got women, men, young men,
probably aliens,
Hispanics.
Yeah. Asian?
No, we don't have no Asians.
African American?
Yeah.
Good. Right.
White people?
Yeah.
Mixed people? I got, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, you're from the U.S. You're mixed with everything, though.
This is true. We all have a little something in us,
Hell yeah, we do. Sometimes a big something in us.
Sometimes big. Make sure you take it out before you go to work. It's, not the appropriate place.
Right?
Yeah.
No. I'm still thinking about your video. No butt play. The last week. Tune in last week, guys. You should check it out.
We had some good moments. This week we're catching up.
The beginning was a little slow.
A little slow.
I should put I should put the middle in the beginning and then
we'll just cut the whole first 20 minutes out.
Well, it's good. No, I think it's more real when it's that way.
Real. You guys enjoy listening to me talk about climbing into my attic and changing my truck oil.
Yeah, me talking about
red-blooded
American. I already forgot what I was talking about. But
we were talking about our baseboards.
How was your day? My day was good. I just, Had a good day.
Work was a little rough this week.
It's funny that we both realized, God, that's so boring.
What are we even talking
about?
So
boring. What the fuck are we talking?
This is definitely podcast worthy.
Yeah. But hey, we're just real life shit.
Yeah.
You know, we got real life problems.
I'm gonna get real here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Last week fucking sucked.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. I woke up Saturday morning. I had talked last week about surprising Blanca with something.
Yeah.
I talked about having issues with romance.
Yes.
Needing to be more romantic.
Yep.
So I had a whole plan that I was going to initiate Saturday night. So Saturday morning, I woke up to my phone ringing. Answer my phone. It's my mom. And she goes, can you get over to Uncle Bill's, my uncle's house?
Yeah.
I guess he passed out, and 911, they called 911 and they're on their way. Can you go? Because they're in Arizona, my parents.
So, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, my aunt had called my mom, very panicked, I guess. And so I was like, yeah. So I threw clothes on because of course I wasn't awake yet, and brushed my teeth real quick and like ran out the door.
Yeah.
So I got there thinking that he had passed out in the house and my aunt was outside. It was the complete opposite. I get there and there's like 2 ambulances and like a fire truck and police cars. There's about 8 guys in like full decked out like COVID gowns.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, in the driveway. I'm like, fuck. So I had to pull over on like down the road and I ran up to the house. And he's down on the ground. They're doing CPR.
Ugh, I don't want to. I wouldn't want to see that.
I was just like, they had his shirt all off. He was just totally non-responsive. So I was like, oh, shit. So I run up, and this one guy makes eye contact. I think he was like the battalion chief.
Yeah.
And I go, he's my uncle. Is my aunt inside? And so he took me in.
Yeah.
To her.
So is this your uncle? Like, is it on your dad's side or
my mom's side? Okay, he's my biological uncle on my mom's side. Okay. He's the last person with that family name.
Oh, wow.
So that really sucks. So they worked on him. My cousin finally was able to get there. So we were both with my aunt because my cousin, who's their actual child, she lives over in the west side. So she's not in the Tri-Cities. Okay. So she came that afternoon, but she wasn't there, that morning.
Yeah.
So they worked on him for probably another 20 minutes. And it's just, at that point.
Yeah.
But they keep going for 45 minutes. And then we got the warning.
Like the stoppage?
Yeah. We got the warning. They came in and said, we're going to give it about 5 more minutes and see. And so the chaplain that was there just kind of warned us, like, if it doesn't work, then they
got to call it. Yeah.
Which I already knew because, taking CPR classes and stuff after like 8 minutes.
Well, isn't your brain function die after
so like
a few minutes?
If you can initiate it right away and you can do good CPR right away for a while, you can last a bit.
Yeah.
But I think like every 2 minutes your chance deteriorates.
Oh.
So it wasn't looking good from the beginning. But when I was first driving over there, my thought was we're going to end up in a scenario where he's rushed to the hospital. I'll be taking her to the hospital.
Yeah. Not like...
I did not anticipate them doing just CPR there on the ground.
That was a shock to the system, I'm sure.
Oh, my God. I thought he was going to be inside. I didn't think I was going to see anything. So that was kind of a shock. And then Blanca's uncle has been... He is elderly. He's like, I think he was 82.
Yeah.
And he caught COVID. And that's a whole thing.
Is that what it was originally?
It was COVID. He was hospitalized for COVID, and then he was in a coma because of it.
Yeah.
And they took him down somewhere to a rehab facility thinking that he would get better, and he never came out of the coma. And so Wednesday, he passed away.
Yeah.
So, man, it's just like we have lost... like all of our uncles, pretty much. We have a couple uncles on Blanca's side that are still around.
But you still have a few over there.
I think we've lost, between the two of us, 5 uncles this year.
Jesus Christ.
I've had family, very good friends whose parents have died this year. Like, people I grew up with.
Yeah.
People that I looked
this year, he means like
this,
an actual year, not 2022.
The last 12 months.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know, man. I'm just like, wow.
Death, can you take a chill pill
Like,
for
seriously,
a minute?
what the fuck is going on? Like,
does it make you feel like we're getting older? When you see that?
Well, especially, my parents are both here, thank God. And my aunt that I'm super close to is still here, thank God.
That's a stupid ass question. So they flew here? That's
my parents?
When you said they're still here, I was going to say, they came back to town.
My mom was going to, but
I get what you're saying.
They're not going to do a service or anything, so.
Oh, they're not.
No, so she ended up just staying down there with my dad.
I want people to fucking party.
I know. I want people to cry. You better fucking cry, people, when I go. No.
My friend says my friend made this joke like, when he goes, he wants maybe have a couple women throw themselves on his casket
to cry.
Yeah,
I'll just.
And so
actresses.
Alicia, it was funny. This was years ago. She said, "I'll do it for him if he wants." And so I told him, "Hey, my wife said she'll,
No, I love him." Yeah, my brother always jokes.
he was single at that time. That was fucking 8 years ago.
My brother always jokes that he wants him to cut his head off and put it under his arm like a basketball. And he works with the state troopers, and so like if you can write out your wishes, and if you die on duty, like they'll put on your your service. And so we were always joking, you should write on the card you want them to cut your head off and put it on your. Can you imagine them reading that? Like, we're not going to do that.
This is my dying.
These were his last wishes. Well, we can't cut his head off. That's.
No.
Like,
can you?
Oh my God!
I want my head out the casket, just looking at everybody.
Yeah, that was another thing. I forget what he always.
I want to be cremated. I think.
Things. Yeah, I think I would prefer to be cremated. I just can't. I know I'm dead and I'm gone.
I honestly hate thinking about that shit. I don't like thinking about it. Shit stresses me out, man.
It used to scare the shit out of me.
It still does to this day for me.
Yeah.
Like every now and then I'll find myself like
a panic attack.
Yeah, for real.
My heart rate goes up.
I get like hot and everything. Yeah, right. I'm like, oh my God, I got kids. Like, it's gonna devastate them.
Right.
But
I can't.
I'm sorry that happened. Obviously, you know, I told you off air.
I've been all right. I just
that's like, rough going.
To get back to the point you were making, it's weird when you're definitely like family get-togethers. We were older because we had our kids now, but we still had our aunts and uncles. So there's still this core group. So you don't feel that old when they start going. Now you're really the aunts and uncles, you know? Yeah,
exactly. You're becoming that new
and these
group.
are like, the
cycle.
That's that cycle exactly. Of life, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm not ready to take this this thing over.
We're not ready for the mantle.
So thank God both my parents are still here. My Aunt Karen's here. My Aunt Julie, who just lost her husband now, she's still here.
Oh, poor.
I'm going to take her flowers tomorrow.
That's good.
It's a week after, and I just think she needs... And
it's got to be tough on her.
Well, sure. they were involved, but they were more reserved. They didn't come around all the time. Everything was good. They just were more, I don't know, like together. They were just you know.
I get it.
So I don't want to overwhelm her with like tons of attention. Right.
Yeah.
How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Because I think she doesn't need too much, I think.
Yeah, I get you.
But I want to, then I worry. Like, I don't want to go too far either way. I don't want to just.
I think you're doing the right thing. So like, just there's nothing wrong with that.
Lift her spirits tomorrow. Help her hopefully feel okay.
I think for what happened with her, and she probably needs it. Really, to be honest.
I don't want her to just be totally alone.
Exactly. So, I mean, she's been with someone. And she's had that.
Right.
Her partner in crime, and like.
Yeah,
that's got to be tough on her.
They've been together since college, so it's been a long.
Well, that's like Larry and Henrietta.
67 years or something.
Yeah, they've been married since she was like a teenager.
So, I mean it's nuts, and I can only imagine how she's doing.
And it's funny. So, obviously, Alicia's like, "Oh, I didn't even know about it." And then I was like, "Nah, I swear you knew about it." I'm thinking in my head. I go back to text messages, and I'm like, "No, I mentioned it actually on this date." I got to throw it out there.
Whenever you have evidence, you have to use it.
Oh, no. I'm surprised no one in the group chat. It was in the group chat I sent it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sorry to hear about your Tio Larry.
Yeah.
But she thought it was I was referencing your Uncle Bill.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean,
it was
too
all
much
just
death, too
within
much
a few
damn
days.
death.
Come on,
Yeah, right. I know.
I'm sorry, man. That's rough.
It sucks. It was, I could have had a better weekend.
Yeah, well, you had to.
But
you had, like you said, you were planning like, hey, I'm gonna be doing something romantic on Saturday.
It went from,
and then it's like, shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just the whole thing.
Life's like, no, really you're gonna wait.
Yeah, because he was my mom's brother.
Yeah,
and my Aunt Karen, who's the aunt that used to live here, in this very house.
That's your dad's.
It's my my mom's sister.
Yeah, your mom's.
So my mom and my aunt were Bill's, sisters. So they were just devastated when they got. Okay. So that was just. For
some reason, I was thinking your Uncle Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking he was your on
my
your
biological.
Yeah,
uncle.
like on your dad's side. No. I remember you telling me he wasn't, but
yeah.
But then he'd been in your life since you were probably forever.
Oh yeah, he
what I
and
mean?
my aunt were dating when I was born, and they got married when I was like a year and a half old. So he's been my uncle.
I still think it's crazy that I knew your Aunt Karen.
Yeah, I know. You probably met my Uncle Jerry too. Oh yeah, you met him at later.
Whose wedding was that we attended? Me and Blanca attended a wedding.
My cousin Danielle's, I think.
It was was it hers?
Yeah.
It was right over here.
Yeah, that was Danielle's wedding.
It was actually just right over here.
See, I don't even remember where it was.
I want to say it was at some house with a pool. I remember there's a pool.
Yeah.
I think it was right here, South Highlands. This other South Highlands.
Could be.
It was close. But I remember meeting your Aunt Karen there, and she's always been fucking cool.
Yeah.
She's just such a down.
Because my aunt and Blanca worked together at the dental office for a few years, and they got really close there. So
yeah, she always liked her.
Yeah. If anyone's very confused, I didn't know Blanca then. She was married to Jesse.
Yeah, she was married to me then.
And then I started dating Blanca years later, not at all realizing the connection until.
Yeah. We never knew each other.
No.
In this whole time.
So,
and he was probably at.
I was at the wedding.
At the wedding.
Yeah, I was.
I felt you then.
Richie, I
feel something. I feel a bestie somewhere.
Blanca's right in front of me. No, not you.
I know.
There's an energy with you.
Out the way.
What's your name?
How weird would that have been?
You want to go get a beer?
Let's go get a beer, man. I'm feeling good. Right?
Blanc and I have joked about that before.
Yeah, it's when you actually sit to think about it, it's wild.
It is weird. It's a small world.
I was telling someone about our podcast, and then I kind of was explaining to them why it's called Just Weirdly Blended. And so when I got into the story, they're like, "Well, that's a perfect name."
Yeah, right.
That's perfect.
What are the odds?
And then they were just like, "Well, that's pretty cool," which I get. I'm sure you've got like how cool it is that we are all able to just like mesh and be.
Yep. Very lucky, I think.
I think heck yeah, because just the fact that our wives get along, our kids get along.
Right. It's more like a family unit than it is.
JJ comes. I mean, he looks forward to coming here on Fridays.
Yeah. Ellie was asking about him this morning.
Yeah. So
when's JJ coming? Just wait.
I know. I told JJ, you got to clean your room, dude.
I told Elliot the same thing, but I did not go down to check.
Well, we had me making him clean. But I also said, Sadia, JJ might ask you to clean your room. Because JJ, last night was like, I go, well, bud, this room needs to be clean or you can't come over. And he's like, ugh. And I was like, your sister, you might as well ask her for some help, see what's up.
Yeah.
He just laughs. Him and Sadia do. JJ has his British accent he tries to do. Yeah. He's getting good at it.
Yeah.
He's getting a little, he goes, this is my British accent.
Oh.
This is my British accent.
He does the paper boy, does he?
Yeah, that's how he does. Hey, it's my British accent.
Very good. Very good.
It's funny. I was trying to do one last night, but it started getting Australian, Alicia said, but I didn't think it was.
I haven't practiced my British in a while. Yeah.
I want to try to practice my Tony Soprano.
Tony Soprano, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nasally. I'm not that great anymore. I used to be pretty good, but...
Yeah, you're pretty good. Like,
Just throw out a Jesus fucking Christ.
I was just listening to I listened to that Low Priority show. I was listening to the podcast on my way in.
What they do is
And so one of them,
Italian voice.
Yeah, one of them does the voice very well too. And they were opening Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." And he's like listening about it was fucking hilarious.
Got fucking Pikachu over here.
Yeah. Oh, look. It was great.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And then the names actually sounded pretty Italian, so they were laughing. They're like, after their little thing, they're like, "We're not making those names up. Those were Italian names." They're like, "Yeah, I guess the people in Japan must have run out of, Japanese people to do this." So
this is the Partici.
So they just got some Italian guy doing it. Yeah.
That's great.
This is Mangalino. Hey. Sopranos is pretty good. I
love Sopranos.
Season 2, episode 7 or 8.
Yeah.
At least I started watching. She's like, "Oh, why are you watching this show? Put on our show, Supernatural."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'm trying to finish this one out."
Mm-hmm.
And then she could hear it, so I think it was catching her.
Yeah.
She's like, "Fuck."
It sucks you in, man. Like, there's humor in it.
Oh yeah.
There's like understated humor. They'll say things that you like. That's wrong, but
did he ever win any daytime Emmys for that?
Show they won awards.
I was gonna say because his acting's
phenomenal.
Yeah, he does a really good job.
Edie Falco, who plays Carmela,
she's good.
Wait till season 4. Something happens at the end, and her performance is pretty incredible.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're all good.
He was. Yeah.
The mom, even as much as she annoys me,
she's good.
Just take me already.
Go ahead. Grab a knife and stab it right here. No. I'd rather die than.
I'm like, oh my Lord, she's so dramatic.
Have you seen the one?
Mean, I feel like I love my mom. I love you, Mom. I know you don't listen to the show, but my mom could be a little dramatic. I feel like my mom's like that way sometimes. Not to that extent.
No. She would never try to have you whacked, but
yeah. Like I get reminded of it. And I'm just like, Ma, it's okay.
Jesus Christ, Ma.
But
I love in season 1 when I think it's the first episode when she sets her kitchen on fire.
Yeah, that was season 1.
The walls are turning black. Get out of the house, Mom.
Yeah. He's on the phone.
I can't put up with his shit anymore. I love that.
Yeah, she's not all there.
No.
She is not. I think she has dementia or something right now, or she's faking it, or one of the two.
Yeah.
Or a little mix.
Yeah.
But I'll find out, I guess.
It's interesting. Yeah,
I'm
very
sure.
Interesting. And
his sister's annoying.
Yeah.
Janice.
Fucking Janice.
I can't stand her.
Pavati. Even the way she moves is so perfect for this character, Janice.
When I was I was in drama in high school, right?
Yeah.
And so the drama teacher, Miss Chesick, shout out. Let me do a gun stop. Because she's the reason I graduated.
Cool. Yeah.
Graduated because of her. Anyway, she would say, it's a good actor or actress when like they upset you.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I know like this Janice, like the actress does a good job because she's so annoying. And she like literally like I feel like I hate this lady.
Yeah.
Like I'm annoyed. Like I couldn't be friends with her.
Right.
Like if I met her in person, I'd be like, I hate you. Get away from me, man. You're annoying.
Oh man.
But she's probably the nicest person in the world.
Oh, she's probably great. But I mean, the character.
But she does a really good job.
Well, I'm being from Washington, and the beginning of season 2, she shows up.
She's from Seattle,
and
I live in Seattle now.
Seattle, and he's like, she has a Social Security check from Washington, and
like $200.
Tony references like, so what are you ripping off the great state of Washington for this time? And she goes, it's carpal tunnel from working in the coffee shop. No worse pain.
Yeah.
God.
She's something else.
Yeah. The fucking Janice.
So.
Yeah.
This is not no like segue or anything, but.
Okay.
I no, because it's totally 180. I'm going to flowers.
Speaking of the Sopranos.
I got my wife flowers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was surprised when it was flowers because I hadn't got her flowers in a little bit. And I was like, well, I need to let me do something. And long story short, she got an email because I fucked up, and usually I'm pretty good at not doing that. I fucked up when I did the order, and it put it in her email, and so it sent the receipt to her emails. And God forbid today would be the day she checked her email because she's terrible at it. Not terrible, but she's not. She doesn't check them on regular.
She's not a habitual email checker. Yeah.
So she's seen that it was coming, but so the surprise wasn't a surprise, but it was a surprise.
You still got the credit for it.
Yeah. The thought was there.
The intention was there.
So guys, even if you fuck up, the thought is what counts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And a receipt is proof that you've done it. And
hey, and were you able to?
I did. So the plan that I laid last week was a little offset by what happened. But Sunday night instead of Saturday night, I was getting stuff done outside. I snuck in this little house to throw some flower petals and set some little fake candles out.
Yeah, the little kit you had. I want to get one of those. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it had a nice little aura to it, and I thought Blanca wanted to come out here and watch a movie, and she was like, she's just like kind of getting out of the mood to do it. It's like, fine, I need to take the laundry out there anyway because there's a washer and dryer out here that works better than the one in the freaking house. But anyway, so I was like, can you just follow behind me and make sure I don't drop anything? So she goes, yeah. So she followed me out, and then I opened the door, and all the little candles were lit, and the lights were off. So it was just candly.
That's cool.
And there's like little rose petals, and she goes, "Aw." And
she turns around and leaves.
And then she's like,
I'm just joking.
Lame. And she walked away.
God, what a blow that would have been. Try again.
Rose petals and fake fucking candles. And she walked away. She tries to blow them all out. They don't do shit. What the hell are these? She's
going around.
One at a time. So anyway, it ended up good. Like, she enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
And so we watched, I think, like an episode of News Saved by the Bell,
which is cool,
which is fine.
Hey, you know what I think is cool?
It was good.
Is the fact that with all that happened over the weekend, with your uncle and stuff, you still took that time to I still want to be this romantic person. I had this plan, and you still stuck with that.
Well, yeah, I do want her to know that I love her
cool.
and that I appreciate her, and that even if I'm not the most romantic guy in the world,
you got to try.
I'm going to keep giving it
next
my
time.
shots.
Next thing you should do is the cookie thing.
I know.
Yeah, that's will be the next one. That's what I'm saying. Pace them out.
Pace it out.
Pass them out.
I'm going to.
But no, I was going to ask you about that.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah. So I was trying to get Alicia flowers, but obviously that didn't go as well as I thought.
Yeah.
But it's funny. What made me laugh, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, was the fact that everyone at her work was like asking her, like, what did he do wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Or what does he want? And I was like, she types, texts me that. And I'm like, I laugh because she knows I always get that. Like anytime I go to the store, most men probably actually get that same thing. Anytime you go to the store and buy flowers.
Doghouse.
What'd you do? Yeah. Something stupid instead of like, no, I'm just getting my wife flowers because you just want to get her flowers.
So you look like a cool guy. I always get, she's going to love these. They're so pretty.
I've been getting that a little more, but a lot of times it's like it's the bad boy in me. I must look like a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
What'd you do?
You bad boy, you.
And they spank me. What'd you do?
She grabs her cheek. What'd you do, you bad boy? Tony's mom.
Yeah. Right?
He's a bad boy.
He's such a good boy. And I just laughed, obviously, and I just said, just let him know. I just want my wife to smile and have let her know that I'm thinking about her.
Yeah.
Let him know that.
And this 12.5-inch dick's swirling.
I know. Fucking. And then so they always hate me because, like I said, I'm trying to keep that a thing, and I found myself like, I hadn't been getting her flowers as much as I usually do. Obviously, things been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But one of the guys at our work, he knows I know him because he's friends with Efren, and we all went to like a basketball game one time. And
Okay.
he's like, God, I hate you, Jesse. He told Alicia, tell Jesse I hate him. I'm like, hey, tell him to step up his game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So look at us bad boys. We're stepping our game up.
Yeah, we're trying to be better boys.
Well, I thought that was cool that you were able to still do that.
Yeah,
though.
it worked out. I was bummed that I didn't get the chance to do it, but
and maybe there was a reason. I mean, obviously there was a reason, but like
maybe there was a reason. Your uncle.
As we laugh about it.
No,
but
so you don't cry. You know.
Yeah. But no, maybe like aside from your uncle dying, maybe there's something else. You know, who knows what would happen?
The universe works in mysterious
ways. It does. You never know.
I don't know. It worked out well.
That's awesome.
It is ironic. I mean, the way it's worked. I mean, yeah, she and I have been just losing uncles
left and right.
She loses one, I throw one in the ring.
Jesus,
God, it sucked. Yeah,
that's
but anyway,
tough.
It better be done. It just better be done for a while.
Death,
but
take a break.
Yeah, take a break, Death. I mean, come on, you can take a vacation every once in a while.
I would say come on the show, but please don't.
Yeah, please don't. I'm not ready.
I'm not ready either.
Oh my God.
Not ready. But no, yeah, that's what I was just wondering. I always think it's funny how when you get women stuff or you do something, it's always like you did something wrong. Why it always got to be that way?
Right.
You know? Why can't you just because?
Yeah. Well, I bought her.
You know why? Unconscious bias.
Right back at you. I'm the rubber, you're the glue. Bounced up, me stuck to you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Got him.
Well, I tried to do something nice for Blanca, but I don't think she really. So I went to Yolks, and none of the flowers really looked that great after I learned that her uncle had passed away.
Yeah.
But the single roses looked really pretty.
Okay.
So I bought her a single red rose. And
nice. I seen it.
Yeah. So I brought it home to her, and I just said, I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry about your uncle. I always know when she isn't impressed by the flowers when they don't go in water, and she just lays them down on the counter.
She's like, yeah.
She just is like, oh, thanks, honey. And then it was on the counter. I'm like, okay. So that was a bust. But
I don't think so. I think it's one of those things that get mentally.
Well, I mean, I did want to see her reaction to like the single rose, because there's a certain element of romance to just the single long stem rose, you know. But I don't know. I think she's more into like the full
bouquet
arrangement. Yeah,
yeah. That's kind of what I got. Alicia delivered a small little arrangement.
Yeah,
70 flowers or something.
70 long stem roses.
Fucking, that's expensive,
dude.
I wonder how much is gonna go up if delivery fees. I never do delivery because I'll just do it myself. But with the gas,
I know
delivery is gonna be like half the price.
Right. It's now $750 if you want to flowers. Well, they got to ship the flowers from somewhere,
right? I do the Kennewick Flower Shop. They do a pretty good job.
Kennewick Flower Shop?
Yeah.
Where's the one? Kennewick Avenue? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Down there. Yeah. All right.
Kennewick Floral Shop.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Run down looking.
Shout out to Kennewick Flower Shop. Hey.
Come on the show. Get us sponsor. We'll sponsor you.
Give us some free flowers. We'll give you all the advertising.
I'll advertise
hours talking about flowers.
Yeah.
After we talk about
so much customers
as running wire and changing oil, concrete work.
Yeah.
Throw
baseboard.
Sopranos.
Hey, we did start the show pretty deep. I mean, a little slow, obviously.
I was sad.
It was a little slow. I won't lie. We started a little slow. But we were talking about the kids a little bit, about homework.
You guys want to hear about family shit too.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we started with the kids.
You might have led into it.
I think so. I don't know.
I was very sidetracked by wires. And
we got sidetracked with our Borness.
So how much is oil for your engine going to cost for an oil change? That's got to go up.
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oof.
I don't know.
Are you doing the oil change yourself?
I might this time.
Or are you going to just take it in? I've got to the point now. I think
take it in.
I would do it.
Well, we didn't have. It was the only car we had until today, so I might just take it back to the guys that I always take the cars to and just see if they'll do it.
Oh yeah.
They always do it, and I like them, and they'll find if there's anything else that needs to be fixed. So
like, oh, your motor.
Your motor's shit. Okay.
Fuck.
No, it's a good truck.
Oh, I love that truck, man. I need a truck.
Yeah,
If we can't get our car fixed, we're gonna get a truck.
Yeah, you both agree. Fuck it, man. If there's never a better time than right now to buy a truck.
Yeah, right. But
maybe an electric
truck. I don't want an electric car.
No, I feel like
I like road trips. I don't want to spend
20 hours just waiting for it to charge.
I know it takes. Someone told me about 30 minutes if you get like an actual Tesla station.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get better as time goes on, but right now I don't know.
Like you're driving in the middle of nowhere, like some rundown gas station ain't gonna have a fucking. I don't want to plug in there.
I can't help your car here, mister.
Yeah, I can come down to my house. I can help you over there.
Why don't you suck my dick and I'm trying to get
He's missing his teeth and shit.
The batteries we got is over there, you motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I called a sling blade.
Hello, mister. I love your leather mask.
I know. It's made out of human skin.
Do you by chance have a Tesla charger?
Fucking nothing screwed. Like me and like I said, I'm California right now, so they would have blew it.
Oh, man.
I did the most California driver thing, too. I cut someone off today. But I had to, man. I was not going to get stuck behind the semi when I was on the on-ramp.
Fuck that. So you blew right around that semi truck.
Yeah, he wasn't like, I didn't cut him right off. But for me, the way I drive it, it was a cut off.
It wasn't
and then some asshole cut me off right down here.
Motherfucker.
A car went, and then he went right after that car almost, and I had to like slow down, so I honked, and I never honk.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I had some guy that pissed me off. You know how many people coming up to our road on Vancouver?
Okay, yeah. Vancouver?
No, not in Vancouver, on Olympia.
Yeah.
Towards our street, right?
Yeah.
They, like 3 times, I've had someone fly around me in the turn lane.
Really?
Yes. Like past me going probably 60 miles an hour.
Turning to come down in this road?
No, like I'll be driving on Olympia.
Yeah.
Just a random road. And this car will fly, and I drive at a good click. Like I go 40 in a 35.
Oh, yeah, that's normal.
Cruising. They will come by and they'll get in the turn lane
and pass
they'll just fly around me. I'm like, you fuckers, because for one thing,
that's illegal.
You're making me feel slow. It's illegal as shit, and you're throwing fucking rocks everywhere. Chip my fucking truck,
dude. That would piss me off.
It did.
I'd be honking.
I was like, beep 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 beep. I was so
what's gonna happen? You know what? If I was rich, I would just fucking hit them.
I know. I kind of wanted to slam them in the rear so they started spinning. Do the pit maneuver on
Pit maneuver.
I'm sorry. And then do the Tony Soprano, punch him through the window.
Dude, I had a car do that to me today. Like it was like your old school car, like the Charger.
Yeah.
Not the old school Charger, but your older car.
Yeah.
This guy barely had enough room to pass me. He's like, I'm like, you fucking dick.
The happiest moment I ever had.
Move.
I was driving on Canal, which there's a point on that street where it goes from 2 lanes to 1.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a turn lane. There was a car in front of me that I could tell was an unmarked car. It looked very convincing, but there was just something about it. I'm like, I'm not going to risk it. It just seems fishy. This guy, like I'm behind this unmarked car for a long time, not even sure if it really is an unmarked car. This guy comes flying up the lane that's a turn lane and cuts the cop off. Sure as shit, it was a cop. His lights lit up so fast. I like shit myself with glee. I was so happy. It was one of those justice moments where you're like, dude, you prick. That. Like you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
That cop was heated.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had to slam on his brakes. The guy was that close. So I know he was shitting himself once those lights came on because
I love that.
I mean, he was speeding. He was very reckless in the way that he passed everybody.
Well, that road's...
Yeah. I mean, it's like 35.
Yeah, it's very...
And he was probably going 50 to get around us and to get ahead of him at the light.
Oh, yeah. He had to jump.
Because he should have been turning, and instead he went in front of the cop. So the cop had to slam on his brakes.
He got a fatty fucking ticket.
I'll bet he did. Yeah.
Unless he was white, then he got out of it.
Well, if it was a white girl, she just showed her titties and
cop, if it was a girl, she wouldn't have been able to drive that good.
I know.
Oh,
I have my, my period. I'm like, oh God. Okay. All right.
Okay, well, you're going to bleed all over your fucking chair because you're about to get a fat ticket. I wouldn't even care.
You're about to bleed on your chair. She was driving an old wagon.
The wind up.
Oh man, how many people have we accidentally offended?
Lots. If people don't get jokes,
if I have
I'm gonna get canceled.
Fucking whatever biased.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, we know we got unconscious bias. Women can't drive. Men are stupid. We get it.
Yeah, right. I can't do laundry according to your commercials.
I can't do shit.
Heaven forbid I make a sandwich for the kids because that's going to be wrong.
No, dude, don't get me started on these commercials.
There was about 2 minutes where they had a Jif commercial. Dad's like you, choose Jif. Choose Jif. And they show a fat dad looking at the spoon.
No,
they didn't. No.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
It would be true.
I would totally be doing that. I love peanut butter.
Oh, me too. I'll eat a spoonful
I'll deep throw the shit out of this fucking peanut butter. Fuck, I love that shit.
I'll eat chicken peanut butter for my family.
I'll put some peanut butter on a dick.
Put peanut butter on a dick and I'll eat it up.
Nom 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 nom.
I'll Cookie Monster that dick.
Fucking just crumbs everywhere.
Dick, no dick.
Fucking chunky peanut butter style.
Oh my god, that's never gonna die. That
you love that.
Oh, I still love that so much. Not really eating dick, but
yeah, just the fact that I would eat dick for my family. No, just
for my family, I would eat it, not for anybody else.
Yeah, not for anybody else.
Oh, well, I think we should jump to the news.
Oh wait, should we do the news?
Let's do the intro to the news.
Is this which one's the news? I always gotta find it. It's been a while. We don't use our board right. Oh, here it is.
There we go.
In today's news,
there's some really good stories this time around. These are all from from the Associated Press. The first story, believe it or not, is the least exciting of all. There was a
more exciting than our concrete and
more exciting than the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
But border authorities found 52 reptiles hidden in a man's clothes. This happened in San Diego.
God, that's so many reptiles. Like, does it list what kind?
They are snakes,
bro. Some snakes.
Scary stuff. Yeah.
Get the fuck.
I don't know what kind of snakes. Maybe some
snake.
Lizards in there. But whatever it is, they're all individually wrapped in bags. I don't know if he had them in these bags or how big
they're
his
all
clothes
dead.
were.
I don't know why.
When he asked me if I wanted to see a snake, I didn't know he meant literally.
You want to see a snake? Dude,
there goes
I'm
my anaconda.
married.
Are you threatening my family?
Are you gonna threaten my family? Because yeah, then I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna rip your snake off and I'm gonna munch it down like it's peanut butter.
God damn it, brother.
So, the man tried to slither past U.S. border agents in California.
The play on words. It says slither.
I know that was a really good use of
that's funny
of words. That was a great verb. He had 52 lizards and snakes hidden in his clothing.
God, that's crazy.
He was driving a truck.
Why is your arms just moving like that? You know,
he's doing the snake.
Can we hurry up? He's just like this.
Wow,
does not feel good.
He was actually a smuggler of reptiles. He was a 30-year-old,
not a very good one,
U.S. citizen. Wow, 52
Please
reptiles.
He needs to go back to smuggler school because how hard is it to smuggle something like that across? Like, just throw it under your seat or something.
I just imagine this guy with like a huge trench coat up around like an anaconda's head.
Yeah. Nothing to see here.
Tail behind him.
Right? Like the fucking little rascals.
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
Nothing to see here.
Snakes falling everywhere. Oh, it's almost like snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
Right?
All these goddamn motherfucking snakes on a plane.
That's insane. Can you imagine that?
I don't. I realize I'm not a big fan of snakes.
Yeah,
they're fucking creepy in a way.
They move odd, and if they're trapped,
move fast.
If they're trapped, they just roll. Can you imagine that against your body? That might have given them away.
Dude, I think 52 reptiles gave it away.
That's the.
How do you?
And I'm telling you, that is the least hysterical story that happened. I would love
to see. I wish they would have took a picture before they took it out of him.
Seriously, I know. I want a drawing.
He keistered 12 of them.
You don't want to see where the other ones were. These baggies kept coming.
Right? Thought he was in prison.
He had 3 snakes tied around his dick.
Oh, man.
Reference to an old story.
Yeah. Old story.
The next one, which I think is significantly funnier. A New York City man was rescued twice in 2 days on Arizona hikes. So leave it to a New Yorker.
Was he in? Oh, he was in Arizona.
He was in Flagstaff, Arizona, according to the Associated Press. I'm giving them all the credit. This is their writing, not me. A New York City man who needed to be rescued twice on consecutive days, so 2 days in a row, while hiking in a northern Arizona mountain range, is urging others to pay more attention to winter weather than he did.
Just play
2 days in a row. He ignored winter weather.
Dude, you think he would know about winter weather? Being New York's not
it's not the warmest, but he went to Arizona and he just assumed it's Arizona. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
Realize Flagstaff, Arizona is high. It's an altitude. It's a mountain range that they're in.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's called part of the Rockies or what, but I mean it's up there.
The snow didn't give it away.
Warning: unless you are an experienced alpine mountaineer, do not attempt off-freeze peak in the winter. There's so much snow that it's difficult to follow the trail and very easy to fall off of it.
Is this what he's saying, or what?
Absolutely brutal. Philip Vasto said in an online post. Sir, I am very happy that you're alive. That's kind of embarrassing. 2 days in a row. No, I'm not saying that I would never get lost. So I feel you.
Okay, one day I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to go back.
Man,
I'm good.
Yeah, I think that
was scary.
I mean, I learned my lesson, guys. The very next day, well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
So it was at the same rescuers.
Same spot.
2 days, consecutive days.
What was his name?
Let me look it up again. It was...
Because, dude, that's hilarious.
Where is he? Philip Vasto.
Philip Vasto.
He's 28 years old, from Brooklyn. So in all fairness, I mean,
hey,
what do I got to worry about? The fucking mountains, I
know. God,
what dick do I have to eat over here to get off this mountain?
How did he not just? I don't know.
Just shoot your pistol in the air. We know you have one.
Ow.
Fuck you, mountain.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, he's okay.
That's
luckily,
good.
After 2 times getting lost.
Third time, don't do it.
In a related story, and again from Associated Press, an ice fishing shanty was blown across the Michigan Bay. Luckily, the anglers inside this shack.
How big is that? It's a decent size.
It's
some strong
imagine
winds.
A full-size shed
getting blown across.
So there are anglers inside, so fishermen. There are 3 anglers who are safe after a homemade ice fishing shanty was blown about a mile across the bay in Michigan by winds that neared 50 miles per hour.
Oh,
I imagine it didn't just get pushed straight. It must have spun a bit.
What's going on? Can you imagine? Dude, that would be crazy. It'd be fun at first until it's dude, is this going to stop?
Where are we going? And is the ice this thick everywhere? I'm guessing in Michigan it is.
I don't know.
A person onshore called Huron County dispatchers about 8 a.m. Sunday after seeing someone struggling with the shanty as it was being blown across the ice on Saginaw Bay.
Yeah, dude, that ice must have been just...
Oh, wow.
What if you have the anchor, though, somehow?
It was 1.5 miles offshore when the deputies arrived. Wow. Fire department airboat.
You think the weight alone would have kept you like around it a little bit?
Well, 50-mile-per-hour winds, and it's not anchored.
On ice.
It's not anchored. So it just started going.
Like, I thought these things would stay.
Wow.
They have to, like, I would think, spike them in or do something. I don't know.
The men were making arrangements to return to shore when wind gusts began to push the shanty. Wow.
Hey, Jim, are you doing that? I'm not doing nothing.
So it's 120 miles north of Detroit, which I'm sure Detroit's pretty cold this time of year. Boy.
That's great. I still kind of like the reptile one, though.
The reptile one was interesting for sure.
That's crazy.
This might be the creme de la creme of stories, though. Again, Associated Press. An Indiana boy.
Out some bangers today.
This is one hell of a tree, by the way, but let me tell you what happened. An Indiana boy was rescued after getting stuck in a tree rescuing a cat.
Oh, poor kid.
This is not a small tree. It's like a huge elm tree, I think. In Indianapolis, a teenager who so it's a teenager, who scaled a tree in an Indianapolis park to rescue a cat he spotted high up in the branches, ended up stuck in himself and in need of rescue. He was 17 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm almost an adult. I'm trying to be a fireman. This was like that.
Yeah, right. No, ironically, this is what I want to do for a career. It was a Saturday afternoon when he saw the cat and decided to rescue it by climbing 35 feet into the tree.
That's not
35 feet. Wow.
That's pretty high up, really.
He was released only as Owen. He told firefighters he was trying to do a good deed and bring the cat to safety. So that's nice. While Owen had no trouble climbing up the tree, his positioning did not allow the same ease for getting down. Firefighter crews were called to the park and they used a rope system to lower the boy safely to the ground. About 2
just sit next to the
hours later.
Oh, man. Him and the cat just chilling.
Let's see if the cat even stayed up there.
Hey, man, we're really fucked right now. I'm sorry, bro.
So let's see. The teen was checked out by medics, found to have only a few scrapes.
And the cat's still in the tree.
And was released to his parents, although the cat remained in the tree. The cat seemed to enjoy the commotion, but made no effort to climb down the tree.
I'm not stuck here.
So the scratches perhaps came from the cat. We don't even know.
Get off me!
Oh, man.
You know how funny that'd be if he goes all the way up there and the cat's like,
wow. So they all that time, they're right by the cat. And
they couldn't just grab the fucking cat.
The owner of the cat is a 21-year-old woman, and she ended up hiring a private company to retrieve the cat.
That's fucked up.
They were already out there. They got the boy. Just get up there and get the cat. Wow.
So there's private companies that do that?
Apparently.
Cat rescues are us.
Cat rescue. I don't know. It sounds like a great show for Animal Planet.
It's like Storage Wars.
Right. This cat's stuck in a tree. Oh, shit. It's just about to go to commercial. You get a camera moving around and a guy's screaming and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Oh, I hate that.
Those channels are notorious for. History Channel does it all the time. Like Ice Road Truckers. Oh, no. They make it sound like a crash. And then you come back and he's just like, oh. Well, that was a little slick back there. We're fighting though.
That and or like Storage Wars.
Yeah.
They're like, you think they just found the Holy Grail and it's like, it's just a book.
Yeah. No, there's no Bible.
I know.
Oh,
well, I don't know. That was our news. I think that's it.
Hey, on that note, if your cat gets stuck in a tree, just hire a private company.
Just hire a private company.
Don't let a teenager climb up after it.
Guess not.
And anchor down your ice shanties, folks.
Yeah.
You don't want to go
blow
a
you
mile
away.
and a half out into the bay. Okay.
And if you're going to smuggle,
do it
be good about
like
it.
A normal person.
Yeah. Smuggle what you can.
Limit the reptiles.
Not 50 reptiles.
No.
In your ass, poor things.
Oh, my God.
They didn't really go on his ass, anybody.
That's a Sarah McLachlan moment right there.
And if you want, fast forward some of this in the beginning if you want.
Yeah. We're going to put a disclaimer. Just jump ahead about 20 minutes.
I know. It wasn't that boring, I hope.
No, I think it was all right.
It was a little slow, though.
Let's end it the way we began.
Yeah, it was a little slow.
All right. Well, thank you once
guys have
again.
A good week.
Have a, great week looking ahead.
I did the reverse way.
Oh.
I started the music with it all the way down.